Um, Good day, I'm Francel Angriano, and this is my second oral exam and I'll choose the Tpack for my second oral exam. Okay, the technological, pedagogical, content knowledge or the Tpack framework describes the kinds of knowledge required by teachers for the successful integration of technology and teaching. It suggests that teacher is ready to know about the intersection of technology, pedagogy, and the content, especially how these areas of knowledge interact and influence one another in unique and specific contexts. In terms of teaching with technology, it suggests that impacts not only what we teach but how we teach. It best used to instruct and guide students toward a better, more understanding of the subject matter. The content knowledge or the CK is this describe teachers' own knowledge of the subject matter. CK may include knowledge of concepts, theories, evidence, and organizational frameworks within a particular subject matter. It may also include the field's best practices and establish approaches to communicating this information to students. Content knowledge will also differ according to discipline and grade level. And for example, in the middle class science history classes required less details and scope their undergraduate or graduate courses. So the various instructors of content knowledge may differ, or the content knowledge that each class imparts to its students will differ. The next one is the pedagogical knowledge or the PK, that this describes teachers' knowledge of the practices, processes, and methods regarding teaching and learning. As a generic form of knowledge, PK encompasses the purposes, values, and the aims of education, and may apply to more specific areas including the understanding of student learning style and the classroom management skill, lesson, planning, and assessment. The next is the technological knowledge or the TK, that this describes technology of and ability to use various technologies like technological tools and associated resources. TK concerns understanding edtech or the educational technology, considering its possibilities for a specific subject area or classroom. Learning to recognize when it will assist or impede learning, and continually learning and adapting to new technology offerings. The next one is the pedagogical content knowledge or the PCK, that this describes teachers' knowledge regarding foundational areas of teaching and learning, including curricula development, students' assessment, and reporting results. PCK focuses on promoting learning and on tracing the links among pedagogy and its supportive practices like curriculum, assessment, etc. And much like the content knowledge will also differ according to grade level and subject matter. In all cases, though, PCK seeks to improve teaching practices by creating stronger connections between that content and the pedagogy used to communicate it. Next is the technological content knowledge or the TCK, that this describes teachers' understanding of how technology and content can both influence and push against each other. TCK involves understanding how the subject matter can be communicated via different edtech offerings and considering which specific edtech tools might be best suited for specific subject matters or classrooms. Next is the technological pedagogical content knowledge or the TPK, that this describes teachers' understanding of how particular technologies can change both the teaching and learning experience by introducing new pedagogical affordances and constraints. Another aspect of TPK concerns understanding how such tools can be deployed alongside pedagogy in ways that are appropriate to the discipline and the development of the lesson at hand. The Tpack is the end result of these various combinations and interests, drawing from them and from the three larger underlying areas of content, pedagogy, and technology, in order to create an effective basis for teaching using educational technology. In order for teachers to make effective use of the Tpack framework, they should be open to certain key ideas, including concepts from the content being taught can be presented using technology. Next one is the pedagogical techniques can communicate content in different ways using technology. The other one is students come into the classroom with different backgrounds, including prior educational experience and exposure to technology. And lessons utilizing EdTech should account to this possibility. The last one is the educational technology can be used in tandem with students' existing knowledge, helping them either strengthen prior epistemologies or develop new ones. Because it considers the different types of knowledge needed and how teachers themselves could cultivate this knowledge. This Tpack framework thus becomes a productive way to consider how teachers could integrate educational technology into the classroom. The Tpack can also serve as a measurement of structure, knowledge, and potentially impacting both training and professional development, offerings for teachers at all levels of experience. Finally, the Tpack framework is useful for the ways in which it implicates the types of knowledge most needed in order to make technology integration successful in the classroom. Teachers need not even be familiar with the entire Tpack framework as such in order to benefit from it. They simply need to understand that instructional practices are best shaped by content-driven, pedagogically sound, and technologically forward-thinking knowledge. Thank you.